Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon, wherever you might be joining us from in the world. I am HR Funk, and this is my lovely guest host, Mimi. And this is our 50,000 subscribers celebration live stream. Thanks to all of you for joining us. And I got to tell you, if you didn't notice, a few days ago, the channel reached 50,000 subscribers. And this is really something of a big milestone for me. I can remember, having, 500, 1,000, 10,000 subscribers, and looking at the channels that had 50,000 and thinking, wow, that's really something that 50,000 people have subscribed to that channel. And it was something, I guess, in my mind that I just thought was really a big thing. And I don't think of now, I got to get to 100,000, or I got to get to 500,000 or whatever. I'm just so I guess thankful that 50,000 people have subscribed to the channel, actually hit the subscribe button. They appreciated the content enough that they were able to, or they were willing rather, to subscribe. And it's important to me too to recognize that is 50,000 individuals. It's not, a number 50,000. It's not this ambiguous glob. But it's really 50,000 of you individuals. And I also don't want to minimize any of you that were here when there was 500, when there was 1,000, when there were 10,000 or whatever. So thank you to all of you who have subscribed during this 10 years. In fact, in just a couple of months, it'll be 10 years that I've had my YouTube channel.
Really? 10 years?
Yeah. It'll be 10 years, wow. I think in September or October. I was
totally not paying attention.
Yeah.
And I want to point out that Rabbi said the truth is only 5 are here for Howard, and the other 49,995, because you scrolled past the comment, are here for me.
Which I know. Thank you, Rabbi. Thanks for reminding me. I may as well sit over here in the corner, and all of you can talk to Mimi.
No, it's not true. I only appear to support my husband.
And let's see who we got here. We got Ben Crane is here, KD Cowboy, Rabbi, Troy Mason, Rich Powers, Tadix Legion 78, and Mr. Harry Lasagna. Thank you, all of you, for joining in. And as always, if you have questions, if you have comments, if you have
Ben Crane.
Okay, Rabbi, this doesn't apply to you, but otherwise, if you have comments that are critical in nature, feel free. Rabbi, you don't get to say that.
Ben Crane said it's only 4 for Howard now because Rachel got scared off. That's right, bitch.
I never get tired of that story. But yeah, this is really a big thing for me.
It's not poor Rachel. It's not poor Rachel.
What are you drinking to celebrate? I just had a beer. Just had a beer with supper. That's my big celebratory drink.
We'll probably have a shot of Catila a little bit later.
Yeah. Have I told you the Catila story? This is great. Mimi, we were down in Mexico, and she'd had a little bit too much tequila.
No.
Yeah. And ordered another Catila, which I thought was hysterical.
Troy Mason asked, what's the Rachel story?
Oh, you haven't heard it? Oh, okay, this is great. Let
me tell the Rachel story.
Okay, you tell the Rachel story.
I came home from work, and I get the mail out of the mailbox, and there's this little package, and I look in look who it's addressed to, and it's addressed to Howard, which I'm accustomed to. And I looked at the return address, and it looked like it said Rachel. Now I realize it actually spelled Kachatl now, but I walked in the house and I said, who the hell is Rachel, and why the fuck is she sending you a package? And that became the Rachel story.
And I said, well, she's obviously my girlfriend, and she's sending me a package because she's hoping to get a package, which I thought was hysterically funny, but somebody else didn't seem to see the humor in that.
This is my long-suffering look.
And long-suffering indeed. 21 year. We're coming up on our 21-year anniversary in just a couple of days.
Wednesday.
Yeah. I'm glad you finally remembered.
Yes. We have it written down because neither one of us can remember. So 21 years. The best 21 years of his life. Shut up. I
was going to say, yep.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes. It is.
Don't turn and look at me like that.
Mm-hmm.
Good
we're completely ignoring the comments over here.
He'd have to put his vacation Hawaiian shirt back on to have tequila. Yes.
Thank you, Thomas, for the congratulations. P. Joseph is here all the way from Israel, and hope your daughter is settling in okay. I think she is. We left her down there a few days ago.
We didn't leave her. We moved her in, and then we came up here. We didn't leave her.
We kind of left her.
No.
Yeah, she's by herself, which wasn't my idea. Somebody wanted to take her back to South Carolina.
Somebody wanted to stay in South Carolina. Yeah. So she's doing well. Thanks for asking. Mama's doing well. Thanks for asking. Howard is struggling a little bit, so y'all need to be nice to him.
Yes, be nice to me. Let's see. Luke B. Good evening.
LeFunks.
Finally have
finally have rain in central Oklahoma.
Okay,
yay!
Good. Congratulations from Tom Coleman. Thank you, Tom.
Rabbi just keeps laughing.
Roy Kiefer. Howard, conservatism is all things, especially spousal conversation. Conversation. And conservation.
But just one beer.
Thank you, Roy. By the way,
Rabbi said he's been married happily for 7 years, and he's been married for 19. So, Rabbi, I need your address. I can drop a card to your wife. I'm sure it'll be fine.
And Rabbi and I were talking last night. We had a great conversation on the phone. We actually had ERJG 1954 in there as well. And I have not seen him on here yet. So who knows? He might not have sobered up yet. But or he could still, maybe nobody posted his bond. I'm not sure. Anyway, who else do we have in here?
Rabbi said you've abandoned your baby. I'm sorry. Too bad we don't have an eject button that we can push.
Uh-oh. Run. She wants to eject you.
Oh, Jeff Tim said, okay, enough. George Burns and Gracie Allen.
Mr. Harry Lasagna said it doesn't get much better than much finer rather than South Carolina. At Middleton Plantation right now, doing a
staycation.
Staycation. Okay. All right.
Nice. Cool. Yeah. I know where that is.
I do not know where that is.
Mm-hmm. It's down near Charleston.
Oh, okay. Joe Morgan, good to see you all. Thanks for joining, Joe. 18 wins again. Congrats. Subbed after seeing the UTG SWAT bit. Thank you. And that was, wow. I think I did that back around 2014 because I know it was right around the time that I took the Chiefs job that I did the UTG SWAT vest. So that's now, 8 years ago? 7? How long ago was 2014? 6, 7, 8 years ago. Yeah.
Luke B said, I'd be a wreck too. My daughter's only 4, so I have a while before I cross that bridge. Yeah. I would panic if I left my 4-year-old someplace too. So you got time.
GGG Farm said, howdy from Lampasas. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Texas, in hill country, getting rain finally. And yeah, I've seen that you folks down in Texas and down in that part of the country are getting a lot of rain here lately. So hopefully it's not too much.
Wait.
Tactics Legion 78.
Yeah. Did my huge road trip through Montana and the Dakotas at the end of July. Oh, did it. You two need to get out to Medora, North Dakota, and visit Theodore Roosevelt National Park and Deadwood, South Dakota, and more. I've been out to South Dakota 5 times.
Yeah, I've been there once. We went through Deadwood.
We did. Yeah, we did that trip.
Yeah.
So been to Rapid City. We do a dinosaur dig. So we're based in Belle Fourche. So we went to Devil's Tower and Mount Rushmore the first year, and then we took Howard the second year. So I've been to those sites twice.
I saw a UFO at Mount Rushmore.
Yes, I'm sure you did.
No, Devil's Tower. 1 beer, folks. 1 beer.
You're just so excited. Yep. So I love it out there. I love going out west.
Lou Jono, love your videos. Thank you very much. And I love all of you. And thank you very much. By the way, a special thank you to my channel members, all of you who have actually made a commitment, a financial commitment to the channel. First off, what's wrong with you? But secondly, thank you for your donations every month. That goes right into the channel and goes toward buying ammunition, firearms, targets, all those kind of things. So thank you very much. And let's see, launch button. That's a great idea.
For some channels. Yes, it is.
GG&G Farms says the Tizas 1911 Army is what brought me to the channel. Isn't that a cool pistol? I really love shooting that thing. It's a great firearm.
Never heard of it. That's okay. I don't need to.
I don't really own it. It was loaned to me.
I don't care. I also don't believe you, and I don't care.
James Wilkinson is here from Arkansas. Thank you for joining. Rabbi, they did a dinosaur dig. That's how HR got his name.
It's under 10 million years. Actually, when we're digging,
that's not funny, Rabbi.
It's 65 million years that we're digging. So even older.
Zane Benson, thank you and congratulations on your 50,000 subscribers. Thank you very much. Nice to hear you pronounce Belfouche properly.
Yeah,
yes.
Yeah, absolutely. I did not the first time.
Which I think means beautiful mouth. I think that's what that means.
No, I don't think so.
I think it is.
I don't think so.
It could be the title of a porno.
I think. Okay, no shot of Katila for you today. He said, did Little Bighorn Battlefield, Devil's Tower, Mount Rushmore, Crazy Horse? Yeah, Crazy Horse is very cool.
Yeah, we went there too.
The Badlands, those are awesome.
Yeah, and we went to Wall Drug. We did that too.
Yep. Greatest diner in all of America. And we ate there. Yep, yeah, that was fun.
Michael Davis, congratulations. Love your channel. Did you get to go to PSA? Yes, we went to PSA. We were there very, very briefly. They were kind of crowded and didn't have a lot of time, and I was able to do nothing that I was hoping to do there, but we did actually make it there. And he says, go Gamecocks. Who are they?
Did you get to handle the dagger? What's that mean?
Yes, I did. I handled it. It basically felt like a Glock 19 to me. I mean, I didn't hold on to it and try it out and think, wow, this thing is fantastic. It just kind of felt like a Glock.
What's the dagger?
It's a pistol that they build at PSA.
And yes, go Gamecocks. Oh, trivial facts to know and share. Years and years and years ago, when I was at Carolina, we played the University of Southern California. And if you know what their mascot is, yes, all the bumper stickers said, no Trojans can hold our cocks. So.
I'm appalled.
Yeah. It was still funny.
All right, where are we here? John Lee is here. Says congratulations on 50,000 subs. Thanks, John. Sam Thielen, OMG, HR is funny too. Hope you're not talking about my appearance. Let's see. Ben Crane. Didn't we all learn how to pronounce Belfouche from John Wayne and the Cowboys? Ooh.
Did we?
I don't know. Did we?
I don't know. Now I have to watch the movie to find out.
Marsuka Veli joining us from Finland. Thank you very much. It's got to be late there. Holy smokes. What time is it in Finland? Hello again. I'm with you here again. It's been a long time. Thanks for joining, Marsu. I really appreciate it. And looking down through here, Luke B, but I must say Boomer Sooner. You're losing me, Luke.
Sooner, Oklahoma Sooners.
Oh. Okay, I'm with you.
I'm the sports fan in the family.
Yes, she is. John Dahl.
Somebody said, I think she's already been in the tequila.
Have you been in the tequila?
Not yet. I'm heading that direction, though.
Of course, the other great story is when we were, this wasn't tequila, this was wine. We were at this nice little outdoor restaurant. We were sitting at a table. My lovely wife had a little bit of wine, and she was trying to say, good evening to the waitress that had been waiting on us, and she said, "Buenos nachos." Which
I thought you already told that story.
I'm telling it again.
Oh, okay. I did. I was trying so hard to speak Spanish and trying to pronounce things right and do it right, and that's what came out. And then I was mortified.
Yeah, Marsus is 1:15 in the morning there. But
That's really,
thanks for staying up so late. Yes,
you.
thank you.
Luke B said, "Listen to your wife." God, if only. Although I don't know
if my wife shows up, I will.
You shut up. If you said that I was the inspiration for this channel.
You were.
So you did listen to me, and look at you now.
Yes.
50,000 subscribers. I almost said 50 subscribers.
It probably is 50. It's like a mistake in the YouTube system. There's like 50 of you guys out there going, wow.
50K.
Yes. Mimi was the inspiration for my channel.
And I don't
She's the one that said, "Will you just shut up and start making your own videos?"
I don't think I said that.
That's pretty much
Although
what
it sounds like something I would say.
Idiot.
Rabbi said, "Nachos are bueno."
No, where are we here? We're completely ignoring the comments over here.
We're not completely.
Well,
A Monk 93 said, "Go Big Red Cornhuskers." Maybe not. I drove through Nebraska though, the last year.
Nathan Huxtable says nachos are important though, Mimi.
They are.
Mimi, she just thought you were complimenting. Yes, that's what I thought. Buenos nachos. And a little more vino.
I didn't think about that. That's what it was.
El vino, whatever the Mexican word for wine is.
Good evening and congratulations from Southern Illinois.
Thank you.
House, what is it, 28?
Where are we here? I'm lost. I'm lost in the comments. Oh, okay, there we are. Good evening and congratulations from Southern. Thank you very much.
You don't want to be from Northern Illinois. Yeah, Zane Benson said Belle Fourche means beautiful fork.
Oh,
because that's where multiple rivers are. No, it's where a river forks, and that's why it's called that.
Beautiful forks could also be the name of porno.
Oh Lord, we may end this early.
Mark Becker is here. Thanks for joining, Mark. ¿Dónde está la biblioteca? Where is the
Bible?
Where's the library? I'm not sure what biblioteca is.
Luke B said, "I grew up 2 blocks from the OU Memorial Stadium and would park people in my father's lawn for $20. That's awesome." This was during the Blake era and
Schnellenberg Blake era. Okay, cool. And we were at
he has no idea what that means.
No, we were at the OU campus 2 years ago?
Baby, he's talking about Oklahoma University.
Oh. I thought it was Ohio University.
I know.
Tom Coleman says, "Smart lady behind every successful man is a smart woman."
No shit.
And Mimi is probably the smartest person I know, usually.
No shit.
Except for when she disagrees with me.
I'm ignoring you. Alexander Stordur said the Danger is a cheap Generation 3 Glock.
Oh, the dagger.
The dagger.
That's what he's trying to say, yeah.
But I'm not saying it's crap. PSA can now get away with that. Smith & Wesson can't in the 90s.
Yeah, I know what you're getting at. I know what you're saying.
Stephen Kennedy is taking credit. Yay, we did it. He's taking.
Thank you, Stephen, and
yay,
all the
Stephen.
Other 49,136 or so. It's actually I'm up to like 50,150 or something. I can't remember the last count.
Ivor 1911 said, "Congrats from Wisconsin." And D Life said, "Yeehaw, Texas."
Thank you. Luke B, HR Funk, do you have much experience with the Aero Precision products? No, I don't. I'm vaguely familiar with them, but I really don't have a lot of knowledge or experience.
Yeah, Biblico or whatever that
library.
was.
Okay, so I guessed right.
How come all of these people knew that? That's kind of blows my mind.
We have to learn more Spanish.
Yeah.
Our daughter-in-law is of Mexican descent.
She's Mexican.
Yeah, and she speaks fluent Spanish, and I keep wanting her to help me learn or us learn more Spanish, and she does. She helps us some.
Yeah, I don't have an ear for language.
Except for when you say Buenos Nachos, then she just laughs.
So here's another story. We were at the grocery store, and we were buying all our bottles of Catila to bring back, and we were all in one cart, and my daughter-in-law and her mom and I were at the store, and you have to go past the little security guy, and of course he's checking the cart and the receipt, like it's Walmart here. And I said, what did I say? Something like, I have 4 bottles of tequila. And then he's looking through the cart, and I said, look at me whipping out some Spanish on the security guard, and he just busted out laughing. I didn't think he could understand me. I was like, oh, you understood that, did you? Okay. And then he was like, yeah, y'all just go on through. So
Jeff Tim says, behind every successful man is a stunned and shocked wife.
On occasion. Not for 50,000 though.
Tacticus Legion 78. My job's building a smack dab. Wait, my job's
building is smack dab in the middle of the University of Utah football practice area.
Okay.
So I see them out back practicing. No idea what the fate of the Pac-12 is, since we're not I know those Pac-10, Pac-12 teams. Well, it's going to be the Pac-10, might be the Pac-4. Some of those teams are heading to the Big Ten or want to, and that's hilarious. So Big Ten must make a lot of money.
Jonathan Jackson. Hello, everyone. Congratulations on 50,000 subs. Thank you very much. Next on the list is 100,000 and beyond. Well, we'll see. Marsukavele, we got almost 45. Yes, I'm assuming that's 45 Celsius.
We had almost, plus 45 yesterday afternoon.
Yeah.
What's that in Fahrenheit?
And I don't convert that in my mind real quickly from Celsius to Fahrenheit, so you'll have to forgive me for that. Browning high power is going down in price a little. Thank you for saying that, because that brings us to our non-firing replica of the evening. Would you please hand me the non? This is something brand new, just released. This is our non-firing replica of the evening. It is a P35 high power, updated for modern times. Notice the grip tang extended to do away with the hammer bite that we used to see with the older high powers. It has an equipment rail. It has a fiber optic sight. Watch for a full review of this coming soon, but this is our non-firing replica of the evening.
Did you just buy this?
No.
Where did it come from?
That was loaned to me by Hot Munitions.
And the only reason why I say anything is because I was trying to buy you a gun for your birthday, and all that you had on your list were like $1,500 guns that don't exist on the market. And I thought, if you bought that thing after your birthday, you're in trouble. But
no, I did not. It was loaned to me.
Got loaned to you? That's okay. Shut up.
And that's, by the way, my recent affiliation with Hot Munitions has been tremendous, because there's a lot of firearms you've seen over the last couple of months that you really would not have seen had they not loaned them to me. So it's been tremendous. I have the discount there, HR Funk 10. So if you guys have any interest in anything that Hot Munitions offers, by all means, go by there, use the discount code. They're a great bunch of people. And where are we here? D-Life, did you watch UFC last night? No, I have not watched UFC forever.
No, but I know the winner was a surprise. It was the underdog. That's all I know. I can't think of his name. I saw the poster for it, but I can't remember his name. He says, any SA35 review coming up?
If I could find one, I would review it, but I have never, ever seen one in real life. I know that they apparently only exist online somewhere.
And that person said, KD Cowboy said, anyone seeing reviews of the 6-hour P365 macro?
No, I have not seen anything on that.
Jeff Tim said, when do they declare it the Big 20? No kidding. I guess next year. This depends on how many teams make it over.
Justin S. HR, do you think the smaller frame 357s have utility over something chambered in 38 for concealed carry purposes, or do you stick to the 38 special plus P? No. As a matter of fact, my here in my pocket,
it's a non-firing
another non-firing replica is my 342. Yeah, 342 revolver. This is a 38 special only. It was made back in the day when they did not make those in 357 Magnum. And really, I just don't see the big need to get a 357 Magnum over that. I load it with plus P ammunition, the Spear short barrel ammunition, plus P 135 grain hollow point, and I think that's just fine and dandy.
I have a model 442 that's chambered in 38.
Yes.
You load my special plus P ammunition. And because it's such a light frame, it kicks the crap out of my hand, and I have to rotate the fat pad of my thumb behind the grip on the back strap. And then 5 rounds is about, sometimes I can put 2 cylinders through it, but 5 rounds is about usual because it just has a kick to it. So I can't imagine, that's probably plenty. So that's my take.
Rabbi says, what a terrific replica. Yes, absolutely it is. What is this?
Fahrenheit is 9/5 times the Celsius number. Okay. So it's 32 degree. Wow, it's getting cold there already. Wow.
Mark, if you're ever in Western Pennsylvania, please stop in for coffee and cake. Will do.
But that's Steeler country. Maybe we should go over for the Steelers game. The Brown Steelers game.
No.
Let's find out when that is. Then we can have coffee and cupcakes or whatever he said.
Let's see. Jeff Tim, is that a 6-inch non-firing rep? No, it's a 5-inch standard barrel length for the P35 high.
Rabbi, you need to stop.
What did he say?
Howard likes big beaver tails.
I don't know what he means.
Those grips are sweet looking. Yes, they are.
Rabbi says, what's an SA-35? The Springfield Armory P35 high power replica or knockoff, whatever you want to call it. Nathan Huxtable, hey Chief, Bull Armory makes a smaller 1911s.
Makes Stellar.
Oh, Stellar. I'm sorry.
They also make a CZ clone and a striker-fired Glock clone. Bull is from Israel and made the Desert Eagle Magnum Research 1911s. No one has reviewed the CZ. No one, he says, in all caps.
I see. I have not seen that. I'm familiar with Bull Buell. I'm not sure how you pronounce it. I'm familiar with their firearms, but I have not seen that particular one. Camera has 2 inches, or at least I hope it does.
I love men. I love the way men talk. I love the way men joke with each other. I love the way men try to hurt each other just when they're joking. I think it's all hilarious. Sometimes y'all are annoying, but for the most part, y'all are hilarious. So
Jenny J says, when and where did you go to boot camp? I went to boot camp in Parris Island, South Carolina, and I got there, let's see, April 13th of 1985, and I left July 3rd of 1985. So that was where and when I was in boot camp. Ben Crane, watch your mouth, is a family channel. Yeah, Ben. Let's see. Tactics Legion, believe the SA-35 has been having QC issues. Something's going on, because you certainly don't see it. I mean, it's been, what, 9 months, 10 months, something like that since they were announced, and we still don't see them on the shelves anywhere.
Dan Gerton
says, hi from North Carolina. Hi, Dan. Elaine's Domain has a 442. I miss our Ladysmith. Okay. The Ladysmith revolvers were nice revolvers.
Are they not manufacturing those anymore?
I don't think they're making those anymore. James Wilkinson stopped by Hop Munitions when I was up in Ohio. Great people, good. And when I was there the other day, they said some people had stopped in and mentioned seeing me talk about them on the channel, and then stopped in there. So that's great.
Nice. See?
Yeah. They also said something about those $400 ARs sold out in like a day after I talked about them on the channel. So that's fantastic. By the way, they have a whole bunch more now. I think the price is going up. They might be up around $500 mark at this point. But if you're interested in those, check out Hop Munitions.
Why don't we get a 10% kickback on that? Or you get a 10% kickback?
I do not get it.
I know. Why not?
I don't know.
Okay. You want me to go talk to him?
Sure. Go yell at him. Let's see. Model 36 looks good. Looks like a good option with a 3-inch barrel, but the K-frame snubby, great shooting for. Yeah, it's hard to beat a K-frame. I mean, I like the J-frames just for the compact dimensions and everything, but K-frames are definitely my favorite.
What's a Model 36 chambered in?
38 special. That is the traditional Chief Special.
Oh, okay. I know I'd heard of it before.
And let's see. Steve in LA says, "Hi HR, this is a great opportunity to say thank you. You inspired me and motivated me to lose 55." Wow, good for you. Good job, Steve.
Congrats.
Wow, how do we pronounce that?
Oh, I don't know.
Early Kuehler.
I need my reading glasses.
Congrats, Brother Front. Thank you very much.
Early Kuehler, I guess.
Rabbi C stands for communism. We use the freedom scale to measurement around
these numbers. I see.
Elaine's domain is suggesting you change the grip on your 442.
I thought we did, but I'll have to go back and check.
No, it's got the factory rubber.
Oh, then maybe that's what I need. Well, wait a minute. Factory rubber groups? Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Well, maybe I do need to change this. Good idea. Thanks, Elaine's domain.
Jay Simpson, hello to you. Thanks for joining from Mississippi. Yeah, I'm just going down through here. Some of you guys are talking to each other, so I'm looking for the comments directed at us.
Does anyone make a manual safety for Glock 36?
BH Spring Solutions. If you check them, they do make a manual safety. It can be retrofit onto the Glock 36. So you can check them out and see what you think of that one. Lane Semaine says, no more Ladysmiths. That's too bad. Like I said, those are good revolvers.
Mm-hmm.
Red Ranger Edwards, why do you think Smith & Wesson stopped making the Model 64 and 38 only K-frames? I'm sure the same reason that companies always stop manufacturing things. They just were not selling enough of them for them to be profitable.
Well, we've also been to their factory, and they just don't have an enormous factory. So they have limited space. All the big machining on those frames are done with a computer, and I think they just have to rotate what they make. Aside from the what am I thinking? The specialty stuff.
That you talk about the performance center.
Performance center. Yeah. I was going to say command center. I'm like, I don't think that's it.
Rabbi says, who wants a $400 AR? Nobody.
American taxpayer said, pickled sphincter.
Okay.
Thank you for that.
Mark Becker says, I wish gun manufacturers would test their new guns. Well, so do I. This thing about firearms coming out and getting into the market, and then all of a sudden we find out all the bugs that are in them, and then they make the changes. That's annoying. Alexander Stroder or Stordur, says, how I get the replica, move along.
Oh, I get it. Replica, move along.
Nothing to see. Nope. One A
Hoffner.
Okay. Did you make it to Camp Perry this year? No, I did not. We had basically, it was about the same week that we were taking my daughter down to South Carolina to get her situated in a school and everything. So I just was not able to go there.
He said he had the pleasure of getting poured on in the pits during the M1 match.
There's nothing like that. Ivor 1911 revolvers are fine, but let's face it, 1911s are so awesome they named the year after.
Yes.
That's right. Herman 66 MI says, hope to see you down at CMP Talladega. I have never made it down to Talladega to the CMP down there, but maybe someday I will.
In November?
Yeah.
I hope it's not too close to Thanksgiving. We'll be in Carolina.
And Ben Crane says you might want to let your lawyer to do the negotiating and contract agreements. Oh, where's the fun in that?
How else are you going to become a fabulously wealthy gun YouTuber?
Yes, I need to become a fabulously wealthy gun YouTuber.
I agree.
Yeah.
I need for you to make more money.
I didn't mean it that way. I'm not selling anything.
Oh, I know.
Did you ever go to Sportsman's Outdoor Superstore in Heath, Ohio? No, I don't think I've been there.
I don't even know where Heath, Ohio is.
I'm not sure either.
Oh, don't forget you're going to Duracoat your wife's pistol. No, he's supposed to be Duracoating my rifle. Shh. And that hasn't happened in 2 years because he hasn't had the time when he only works 2 days a week. And I work 5, whatever. No, you don't. And I work 5 days a week. Stop it. No, you don't. So I know. Let's get the rifle Duracoated and then we'll worry about any other weapons.
Let's see. Jay Lewis, congratulations on the subs. Thank you for your unique contribution to the you're welcome. Thank you very much for watching, and I appreciate your comment, Jay.
Your unique contribution to the 2A community. I'm just finishing the thought.
Yes.
The Sportsman's Outdoor Superstore in Heath. So, Rabbi, are you saying they had the data breach? That's what it looks like to me.
Troy Mason, you're going to be able to do any more law enforcement qualification? Yeah, I am. And I know those have been on the back burner for a while. I want to do some more. And I've told this story before, I think, when I completed the 50 states, I was kind of burned out from it. That was a much bigger project than I thought it was going to be when I took it on. So I got done with that, and then I moved into some other things that I hadn't been able to do for a while, and I've been doing those things for a while now. So I do want to do some more. I want to get into some of the federal law enforcement courses. I want to do some of the foreign courses that I have, but I just haven't had the time to do it yet. Now, as I say that, you may have noticed that recently, within the last few months, I've changed to a different range where I'm recording my videos, and I don't have quite the freedom on that range to do all the things that I did on the range that I used previously. So it's not quite as easy to do some of those things now as it was when I was doing them before, but I do want to do some more. It might just take a while before I can get them up.
Okay, some of them are chatting with each other.
I see that. Thomas White, I must ask, do you still have
I'm assuming he means Jeep.
I think you mean the Jeep, and yes, I do. I love my Jeep. I still have it. If you look closely in the background, a lot of times you'll see it behind me when I'm recording the videos.
I bought him trail doors.
She did.
For his Jeep for his birthday.
They're very cool.
They are very cool.
Yes.
After I ordered the right ones. After I ordered the wrong ones. Do you have any recommendations for a good 38 special carry gun with about a 3-inch barrel?
If it's 38 special only, probably a Smith & Wesson trail gun. I believe the Model 60 still comes in a 3-inch version. In fact, I think I just saw something on that recently. So that would probably be my recommendation on 38 special only. Rabbi was an alpha tester unwittingly for a SIG 365.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I saw
that. Silk Rickband. I have no idea how to pronounce that. Congratulations, well deserved. Thank you. Paul Jernigan, congrats. Arrived late. Well, thank you, Paul. Thank you very much.
Ben Crane says Heath is just south of Newark. So
okay.
Probably about 2 hours south of us.
I know where Newark is. Yeah, I did not realize that's where Heath was located. American taxpayer, congratulations on getting back into fighting shape. Thank you.
I'm assuming he's meaning.
Oh, yeah, he might.
To the other gentleman. No pit duty at CMP Talladega. Wow. It's
I know they're all electronic targets. I've seen the pictures of it.
Oh, wow. Nice. Mimi doesn't seem to appreciate that being such a high-profile YouTube content creator is in itself a full-time job.
Yes.
You know what? Please.
You don't appreciate.
Please.
You need to start appreciating.
I do know that he invests a lot of time in that, in all seriousness. So I try to make sure he has time to do all that. So, and I had to record something for my CrossFit gym, and it took about 6, 7, 8 takes for me to be happy with it. And so suddenly I had a much deeper appreciation for what he goes through to get the recording done, and then editing and uploading and all of that stuff. So
yeah, I told Mimi, if you ever see the Liberty Mutual commercial where the guy's stumbling over his lines, he's a struggling actor or whatever, he's going Liberty Biberty and stuff like that. I feel bad for that because I know what that's like, trying to get the shortest, easiest phrase out, and you got to do it like a dozen times to finally get it. Let's see, where are we here?
Rabbi said they make him wear pants at the new range. Only if he's on camera. Zane Benson asks, is Mrs. Funk a veteran? She handles her Marine very well. I am a female former prosecutor and trial attorney. So I learned my chops that way.
There was a phrase that like came in and went right out of my mind.
I know it did. I know. It's a family channel. Can you make a video showing the correct way to Duracoat a rifle? Have you not done any Duracoating?
I have several Duracoat videos up. Yeah, if you go back through the channel and look, and in fact, I've got a playlist that is just on Duracoating. So check that out. There, I've got a lot of stuff in there about the Duracoat process.
Ben Crane said, if you want to do the Air Marshal qualification, I will loan you their old pistol, the SIG P239, and supply the ammo.
Wow. Thanks, man.
Yes.
And that's one of the ones I want to do because a lot of people, for whatever reason, the Air Marshal qualification is one of the ones that people are really interested in. So that's one of the ones I want to do. In fact, I work with a guy now who's a retired federal Air Marshal, and I could probably get some information from him to make sure that I'm doing the course right as I record the video rather than just looking it up online and hoping for the best.
Jeff Tim says it's time to look for our own acreage. See many YTs.
Oh, by the way, somebody where'd it go? Somebody on here told me Semper Fi.
Troy Mason, but it was at Brian Daly. Semper Fi, class of whatever. You just
I think it might have been Brian Daly, but Semper Fi to all you former Marines, current and former Marines.
Semper Fi. As a retired Leo, we'll still be doing something right because I agree and go along with all of your tests and evaluations.
Well, thank you.
Aww.
Thank you very much.
That's nice.
Meyer 2801, your video a couple of years ago on how you got fit was inspirational. Are you still doing the same? Basically, yes. I'm still doing pretty much the same thing that I was doing then.
What's that? What's your routine?
The one meal a day in the evenings and the whatever. On the weekends, I relax it a little bit.
I thought he was talking about a workout routine.
No.
Oh.
No.
No, he's still doing that diet, eating plan.
And where are we here?
Jonathan Jackson said, 9-packing Glock is great and all, but I want to hear someone else expand their mind to other companies than polymer frame pistols that work just like all the rest.
Be sure to tune in on Wednesday. I'm going to be doing a good old-fashioned all-steel wheel gun video, so that one's going to be fun.
Nathan Huxtable said, HR needs to get his paws on a Manhurin,
yeah. I would love to
MR73 revolver and see if we can get some French Special Forces qualification requirements. Do they have qualification requirements in the French Army?
I'm sure this would be French police, but yeah.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I don't think I can afford to even look at a Manhurin MR73, but if I ever get a hold of one, you'll see it.
Rabbi, don't come in here. I'm editing. No, that does not stop me. I usually expect him to do all that stuff while I'm working. So
Silk Rickabon, you need to come down to North Carolina and get about 10 acres and build a state-of-the-art range. I'd love to.
That'd be awesome. Except for we're going to move to South Carolina. Next move is going to be to South Carolina. So home.
Alexander Stroder, Smith & Wesson still makes the Ladysmiths in the model 642. Okay. All right. I wasn't sure if they still made them or not. 5-shot J-frames. Mark E. can't stay. Dropping to say congratulations. Thank you, Mark.
Thanks, Mark.
Appreciate it. Justin S., your videos are always extremely professional and the utmost quality. I appreciate you sharing your wisdom at the cost of Mimi's time. Thank you.
No, he does most of this when I'm at work, and then sometimes I have to do home visits, which are in the evening. So he actually has a lot of time during the week where he's sort of on his own to get all that stuff done. Very rarely does it eat into time when I'm home.
Once in a while, the editing does.
Yeah, I have things to do too without you, so. You don't like to paint, and I'm painting a room right now, so that's fine.
KT Cowboy, how would you handle these bail reform laws if you were a prosecutor today in New York City? There
would be no bail reform laws. It is insane what civilians in New York City are having to put up with. Truthfully, it's insane what law enforcement is having to deal with. So don't carry a gun for your protection. We're not going to jail anybody, and there's lots of violent people out in the city. From what I hear, people are moving out of New York City and the state of New York in droves, so they can have it.
Mimi was a phenomenal prosecutor. She was literally the best prosecutor I ever worked with. And
well, we did sleep together, so.
Well, but that was before that. I'm talking. Of course, she saw me one day when I was still a bicycle officer in my bike shorts.
Oh, so here's another story. So the night before my very first day in the prosecutor's office, I drove down to Orville from my home in Akron. So I knew the route and knew where to park and knew where everything was. And I had a couple of friends with me, and we're waiting at the light to make a turn into the parking lot. And I saw a bicycle officer ride by who had amazing legs. I'm quite the leg person. And I was like, first off, dang, they have bicycle officers in Little Orville, Ohio. Do they know you were in Orville, or did I just spill the beans?
You just you outed me.
And then I thought, wow, they have bicycle officers that are good looking. But I didn't actually meet him for like a week or 10 days.
No, they were chasing me around for a while.
No, I wasn't that chasing.
She was chasing me
at the July 4th.
Shameless.
At the July 4th carnival is where I met you, and I was like, oh, there's the bicycle officer. So nice.
It was all downhill from there.
Oh
no. Where are we here?
Did I just tell everybody where you used to work?
Yes, you did.
Did you ever tell them that before?
I don't think so, no.
Oh, were you trying to keep that a secret? Because that shit's out now.
Yeah, you just see what happens.
You should probably tell me the parameters before I get on here.
Where are we?
I have no idea.
Can't wait to see the video. Assume you're talking about the Wednesday video. Somebody else said, Word of Prussia says, congrats, 50,000. Still have a green Wrangler. Yes, still have the green Wrangler. Love it. I
drove it yesterday. It's a nice little car. Nice little Jeep.
Stephen Conley says, hi, HR. What are your thoughts about the AR-10 and 308 for home defense and deer hunting? For deer hunting, I think it's fine. For home defense, wow. That's a potent combination of rifle and cartridge for home defense. I mean, it's certainly going to do the job, but I don't know. You might want to make sure you have your directions down as far as where you're shooting. So if the bullet goes completely through, that you don't have to worry about any collateral damage downrange or anything like that. Amongst 73, MR73, 2.5-inch group at 25 yards. Standing is the requirements. Okay.
I don't know what any of that means.
GIGN is the French police.
I'm fine.
Okay.
I don't have to understand all of that.
9 Packin says, my favorite gun to shoot is probably my CZ P10C. The ergos and trigger are as close to perfect as it gets for a stock follower. Okay, good. I'm glad you like it. Tactics Legion 78 says, I was tempted to buy a gently used Ruger P95 today for $265 yesterday. The only reason I didn't was because of money. Yeah.
But the only reason why he didn't was because the money fairy slapped him upside the head.
Oh, those money fairies. I've never shot one of those. I remember when they were being made. It seems like the Ruger made those for quite a while, but I don't have any firsthand experience with them. French revolvers are like Weatherby rifles for wealthy lawyers.
Joe Morgan says New York isn't fit for Kurt Russell to escape from anymore. No. Rabbi said, oh my God, HR wearing those Reno 911 bike shorts. I used to always encourage him to wear his bike shorts as much as possible. So, yes.
I feel like such an object.
Oh, you were. Power walks on summer nights do work on legs. So, yeah, I'm sure that's true. However, back then, Howard was an avid cyclist and he was still doing a lot of martial arts. And so he had enormous thighs. It was hard to find pants to fit him because his quads were so big from working out. So, hey, you invited me on here, so.
It's probably, didn't you need to go into your office tonight for something?
No, I don't. As an upstate New Yorker, our laws are insane. Someone breaks in my house and slips on my floor, I'll probably get sued. I hear things like that. It's just ridiculous.
Michael Young, congratulations on 50,000. You've worked hard and earned. Thank you. Thank you very much, Michael.
Yes, he had.
Ben Crane, Mimi, did you make him keep his spandex by...
As long as possible. As long as possible.
If I looked really hard, I could probably still find those shorts.
I'd get you a new pair.
Tactics Legion 78, 10 at night in Deadwood, surrounded by drunks, gamblers, and bikers. Felt safer walking the streets.
Than in Salt Lake City in years. Yeah. Yeah, 100%.
Keith Kent is here. Says, congratulations. Thank you very much, Keith. Paul Jernigan says, thoughts on Howell rifles. I've handled those. They seem like really nice rifles. I've never shot one. I'd like to someday because they really seem like they're well made and they have a great reputation. So I'd like to try one sometime. Uh-oh. Rich Power says some of us already knew, and I'm not sure what he's referring to.
I think he's talking about where you worked.
Ah, okay. Rich Key, good job on 50,000. Great job. Thank you, Rich. Roy Kiefer, Howard all downhill is mighty thin ice. My attorney wife would make me pay substantially.
Mark Becker said, very patriotic to meet on the 4th of July. Did they know that that's your birthday, the 4th of July?
Anything else you want to tell them? You want to like throw out my social security number? Or
I know that
like
too. That? July 4th is his birthday.
It is.
So
born on the 4th of July.
Born on the 4th of July.
Yeah. Tom Cruise made a
spent 20 years working every 4th of July.
Yeah, there was that.
So
actually, it's more like 25 years.
Gabriel kindly said, wasn't letting the town name slip. It was the bicycle.
James Bond, love the channel. Many congrats. Thank you. Thank you, James. HR Dangle. This is like sitting and chatting with family. I have a million questions, but I'm sorry you have to leave, but thanks for coming. Thanks for stopping by.
Thanks, Wax Factory.
Wait a second.
Ben Crane said, we're an object that's cold. Whatever.
Jack B, evening, and HR and Mimi, congratulations on 50,000. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah,
he does do a good job. And I almost never give you any pointers. I think at the very beginning, I gave you some like public speaking stuff, but not much and not in years. Would you say?
Yeah.
Okay.
That sounds right.
Oh, so he's very good.
There was a comment on here I wanted to mention.
Oh, sorry.
Where was it? Where was that? I saw one that I thought was great. Oh, where did that go? Hold on a second. Oh, there's one. Beautiful Earth says, does your M14 have a name? Yes, it's Mimi.
No, it's not.
I named my rifle after you.
No, you didn't.
You should be honored.
If it were true.
It is.
No. I can smell
Actually, it's Rachel.
You were such a dork. Does your M14 have a name?
No.
Have you named any of your weapons?
No, I haven't.
That's kind of, I mean, I would be surprised if you had.
Yeah, I just never have.
Mm-mm. There's too many.
Craig Benz, wait a second. Got it. Okay. Looks like you're talking to somebody else. Paul Free, congrats on 50,000. Thank you very much.
Brian Harris asked thoughts on CZ Scorpion.
Never done anything with one. Seen them. Never shot one, never handled one. So really, no, I don't have any thoughts. Rabbi says, "Geez, me, you tell about his birthmarks and fears."
He doesn't have any birthmarks, and his greatest fear is losing me.
Yep. Justin S. July 4th, my father's birthday too. Cool. Sergeant Major Trap, congratulations on the 50,000 subs. Good one, maybe South Carolina USC story. Chief,
College football is 13 days off. Yeah. Be careful because Mimi's close. Mess with her and you could get an elbow in the ribs.
Yeah, I probably will.
I'll wait till after we're off camera.
That's right. I can use it for evidence for a domestic violence charge. She abused me. The Ford Tough 25. Congrats on 50,000. Thank you very much. Mark Blackman.
Wait, and they said the content is amazing. Are you still competing in NRA high power, and how's the Rock River rifle?
The Rock River is doing great. I am still competing, although this summer, just with the way things have worked out, I have not made it to a rifle match yet. So
it's not my fault.
I'm hoping the second half of the summer I can make it out there and get into a few matches. Now, where were we? Mark Blackman just popped in to say congratulations. Thank you, Mark. Nine packing. Every year more laws are passed. And case law to restrict law enforcement. Sounds horrible, but I'm fine. Neither of my kids wanting to follow. Okay, yeah, I know what you mean. I know exactly what you mean. Jack B, HR and Mimi, if you were after a newer SUV crossover, what would you get? Kia, Sportage, or Toyota RAV4?
I like bigger SUVs, so neither one of them because they're not big enough. So I have a Traverse and wouldn't mind having something even bigger because I haul lots of people and lots of stuff. So, and I drive all over God's Green Acre, dirt roads, gravel driveways, out in the country. I'm going to see my kids. So,
and I'm a Jeep person, so I really can't. I don't have an opinion one way or the other on any of those. Command Center 10-8 says, congratulations. What are your thoughts on the Taurus 605 and 357 38 Special? Generally speaking, I think it's a decent revolver. My biggest problem with Taurus is they seem like the customer service, or not customer service, I'm sorry, the quality assurance is kind of spotty. If you get a good one, you're great. If you get one that's not so good, then it ends up going back. And there have been some issues with Taurus customer service. So that's always kind of been my issue with Taurus. Rabbi says I get my public speaking skills from Valium. Chad Fry, congrats on 50,000 subs. Just recently found your channel. When looking for a NJ HQ
C2.
HQC2 demonstration. Impressed with the quality of all your videos. Thank you. Andrew Claybund.
Claybund, I would assume.
Aren't all the comments? Yes, all the comments are great. Thank you, everybody. Alexander, where'd it go? Oh, there. Oh, I lost that.
No, you read it.
Okay. Troy Mason has not named any of his weapons either. Rabbi, I love you, Rachel. She'll never.
Him in the closet whispering to his M14. Oh my God, you guys.
Jenny J, my apologies for leaving abruptly. Had to defend my property with hot lead. Fox was after my chickens. Oh,
Lord.
Well, I hope that fox learned his lesson.
20 gauge double-up buckshot. Dispatch the fox.
My wife named her Mossberg shotgun Bessie. Stephen Conley, cool. Keith Kent, Howard, do you have a favorite shotgun? Yes, my Remington 870s. And of the ones that I own, I really don't have a favorite. That is, though, my favorite shotgun. Beautiful Earth named his M14 Beulah. Cool. After the manufacturer. Wheels and Levers. How did Mimi end up in Ohio?
Oh, Lord. It's a long story. It involves a practice husband, and it's not that interesting. And I've lived in Ohio for just over 34 years at this point.
Mike Wallace, and his biggest fear is losing me. Yep, smart man answer.
Yeah.
John Doe, you asked for a hamburger. I give you a hamburger. You raise it to your lips, take a bite.
I would not read that. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, you're losing me there, John. Ben Crane, Jack B, my wife has a Honda CRV and it's amazing. Okay, good.
I would buy a Honda. Yeah, I would buy a Honda or a Toyota. I would just want something bigger than a RAV4. I had a Honda Pilot and loved it, but it was what, 140,000 miles?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Mark Becker, I remember when you only had a handful of subs. So do I. It doesn't seem like that long ago that I was, 500, 1,000. And it's funny too, because there were certain things along the way that I wasn't able to do. Like I had to have 1,000 subs, I think, before I could monetize the videos. And then I had to have, I forget what, 10,000 or something like that before I could do the premieres. And, each threshold opened up something new that I could do. I think it was 20 or 30,000 before I could do a live stream. And,
really?
Yeah.
I remember you had to have a number, and I didn't remember what the number was.
And all along the way, I've been hesitant, because I've always been worried about, I guess, losing some of what my channel is. I was worried about monetizing the videos early on because I thought, I don't want it to become a business. I want it to continue to be, something that's fun, that I enjoy doing. And I went ahead eventually and did that. I was a little worried about getting into the live stream thing because I didn't know how that was going to go. Am I going to come across as silly? Which of course I do. But as I've tried each of these new things and expanded the channel and all that, I've been so happy because it has stayed even though there's 50,000 people, which is not tiny, it has this feel of a group of friends talking, whether we're doing the Saturday morning live chat or we're doing the live stream this evening or whatever. It's always like a group of friends. I get very few trolls. I don't get a lot of negative comments, which is great. And so many of you I've gotten to know over the years. I see the names come up the side. Some of you guys I've met in person. Some of you guys I talked to on the phone. it has always been this really great close-knit group of friends, and I so enjoy that. And that's the part of this whole thing on YouTube that I value the most. It's not, making the money. It's not, whatever, becoming well known. It's none of that stuff. It is always for all of you. And hey, David Smith just joined as a member. Thank you very much, David. I just saw that pop up on here. I appreciate that. So welcome, David. He's the newest member to the channel.
Chris Lang says, sorry, late to the party. Is Mimi going to be in any of your shooting videos? Does she shoot better than you? I shoot well, but I do not shoot better than him.
She is going to be in a video. We've been talking about this coming up. The working title is How Not to Teach Your Woman to Shoot. And it should be fun. Do you want to do a little bit of the...
Nope. It's going to all be a surprise.
It's going to be fun.
It is going to be fun. Jeff Tim said he has a Subaru Ascent.
Okay.
After he got injured in a Honda Fit. Honda Fits are so small. I just got to have a bigger vehicle. So...
Rabbi is going to name his FNFAL Mimi.
Yeah, I saw that.
Wow, how do you pronounce that? Heider. Wow.
Gomenzed. Heider Gomenzed.
62. Congratulations on 50,000. Thank you.
I am so sorry if we butchered that.
Yeah, I just don't know how to pronounce that. And a lot of people talk about cars here. Frankie Hernandez. Money does change things, but it's possible to keep true to yourself and make money. Love the channel and the live stream. Thank you, Frank.
Aww.
Nathan Huxtable, love the friends and family atmosphere. So do I. I really, really do.
Rabbi wrote, Nathan, wait till Mimi starts drinking. There will be no video evidence.
Nachos.
There will be no video evidence of Mimi imbibing. So
Snowy Owls, HR, you've done great. Thank you. What? Craig Benz, since the cobbler's kids are always without shoes, do you watch video? Not many. I do some, but I'm usually so busy recording my own videos and editing them and getting them uploaded and all that kind of thing. There's really not a lot of time to watch other videos. I also review my video. What?
And someone asked if that's an NRA shirt. It is not.
No, it's a CMP. This is from the...
I think is it showing up backwards?
I don't know, is it? It's from the Vintage Sniper Rifle match in 2018.
Yeah, I think you're showing... It's Vintage Sniper Team Match 3 August 2018, and this says Civilian Marksmanship Program.
Yes.
So...
And I was never sure if Vintage Sniper Rifle or Vintage Sniper match, because it's the Vintage Sniper match. And I was never sure if that meant the shooter was vintage or the rifle was vintage. But anyway,
I guess if you were in it, we know.
What's that supposed to mean?
I'm just saying.
I think you're getting at something. Yes, you are. I've heard you get at things before. Beautiful Earth made a $5 donation. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Where are we here? Michael Sullivan says, congratulations. Thank you, Mike. Wow. Hydro Gomez. I'm sorry. I'm not going to get, just turned 60 years old and bought 2 consecutive numbered 1911 mil-specs Springfields. Am I losing my mind? No. Hey, you can't take it with you. Enjoy the things you can get now. Go out and shoot those pistols. Have a good time, and I think that's tremendous. John Doe, congratulations on 50,000 subscribers. Always appreciate your candid, informative content. Thank you. Paul Freed just made a $10 donation. Thank you, Paul. Wow. Just waiting until it happened, and so it began. Thank you, Paul. Let's see. Going down through here. What's your favorite pistol and caliber to shoot?
What's your favorite pistol caliber to shoot?
Favorite pistol caliber to shoot. Wow. Probably the 45 ACP, just because I'm such a fan of the 1911, but that's a tough call because I like so many of them. I like the 9mm, I like 10mm, 357 Magnum, which is obviously a revolver cartridge. I like the 44 Magnum, so it's really hard to say. If I had to pick one, it would probably be the 45, but it's the top one by just a little bit. Rabbi made a $10 donation. Thank you very much.
Aww.
This is for me to spend a star.
I don't usually go to Starbucks, but now I will.
That'll get you what, like a teaspoon of coffee?
No, it'll get me all kinds of stuff. You don't worry about it. 9pack and said, any word on when the EOTech EFLX is going to ship?
I don't know. When I had that in for review here a while back, it was looking like it was going to be soon. As I said in the video, they had sent that one to Optics Planet. The gentleman that I work with there asked me if I wanted to get it to do one of the first reviews, so he sent it to me. But as far as when you're actually going to be able to order that, I really don't know. I'm sorry. Mark Becker, the show is an expression of you, and well done. Thank you.
Wilbert Wong said, wow, congratulations on 50K subscription. I love your videos and learn a lot from you. Your experience and wisdom has guided my training and gear choices. Keep up the great work.
Thank you very much.
Oh, that was very sweet.
Stephen Conley, I'm 63 and carry a government size 1911 45. Good man. Good pistol. XD Tac says, thanks. I enjoy your videos. Well deserved.
XD Tac 9.
Sorry. Thank you.
John Quill says, real discussions with real people. That's what I'm talking about. I just turned 70 and been shooting since the 60s.
Well, thanks for joining in, John.
Hats off to you, John. Great job. I can only hope to be still shooting when I turn 70.
It's okay, Amok 93. Don't cry. Craig Benz, arched or flat mainspring housing. Look through Colt's current offerings, and they are flat. I like the arch mainspring. That's what was on my 1911 A1 back when I was in the Marine Corps. That it just doesn't look right with a flat mainspring housing. So I'm an arch mainspring housing fan.
Rabbi said he's got to go. Congratulations on 21 years of marriage and 50K subs. Ain't too shabby either.
Thanks, Rabbi. Thanks for joining in. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Rabbi.
And let's see. The Ford Tough 25. So you like the scope, high power setup, or miss the good old... I like the scope because it allows more accurate shooting, generally speaking. But I feel like we lost something when we went from the iron sights to the scope. It's just... It was the end of an era, I guess. Now, of course, still, if you shoot an M1 or an M14, or you shoot in any of the special matches that only are for those rifles, you're back to the iron sights again. So there's still that skill there. And I suppose allowing the scopes permitted some people to be able to shoot and stay competitive longer than if it was iron sight only. But I don't know. I've always had very mixed feelings about that switch to the scope and high power shooting. John Doe, conversation starter. What 5 firearms would you choose if you could choose only 5 or choose 5 and only 5? That's probably a good topic for a video. I don't know if I can jump into that here because it would take me too long to think about it and kind of weigh some things back and forth. But who knows? Maybe I'll make a video out of that topic in the future. That'd be fun. Nathan Huxtable, HR, Chrome BCG, or nickel boron. I like the nickel boron for its self-lubricating properties, but something about it just always looks strange to me. When I don't see a mil spec bolt carrier inside of the ejection port, it just looks odd.
I just have to tell you that I've heard all those words before, but when you said that, I was sitting here laughing to myself because it means nothing to me.
Alexander Storter, if you had to pick and go with a pistol, it's 9mm Luger for anything ranging from micro carry to pistols for yeah. I mean, it's hard to go wrong with a 9mm, truthfully. And by the way, Ben Crane just threw in another $10 donation. Thank you very much, Ben. Sorry about that. Thank you. I appreciate that tremendously. Let's see, Chris. I assume that's Lacher. I joined your Patreon group last night, then forgot to sign in for the live stream. Had to find you a genuine and non-egotistical person. Enjoy your informative, entertaining video. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate that.
I would agree with that.
Mike Sullivan, like the flat mainspring housings. That's one of the best and worst things about the night. Yeah. And again, I'm an arch mainspring housing fan. It just doesn't look right to me without that. Craig Benz, ATC has moved away from what I'm interested in the CMP games. CMP games are closer. Okay, good. The game says, congrats on 50,000 from Denmark. Thank you very much. That's another place where it's got to be really late there. Thanks for joining. I appreciate that.
What time is it? It
is
7:15.
Yeah, 7:15 here. So it's got to be like, what, 2:15 there or something?
Yeah, maybe.
1:15, 2:15, something. Sergeant Major Trapp, have a great night, Chief. And Mimi, my big Labrador, is telling me that he wants supper. Thanks for joining, Sergeant Major. I appreciate you being here. And thanks for all your support. The Linux guy says, congratulations on 50,000 subscribers. Love your channel. I look forward to more informational videos in the future. Thank you.
Oh, the game said it's 1:15.
Oh, okay.
That's late.
5943. If you know, you know. All right.
Yeah, honey. So we've been on this for almost an hour and 20 minutes.
Yep, I see that. So I suppose another, let's run it for another 5 minutes to give everybody a chance for last minute comments, and then we'll wrap it up.
It's Alexander said it's pronounced Stordur, but you can just call me Alex. Okay, we can do that.
I can go with Alex. Mark Burke, congratulations on 50,000. My 1911s, I like the arch mainspring housing. Okay, good. With the short trigger. Yep, there you go, right there. That's my favorite combination. Flat mainspring housing with the long trigger. I can shoot them. I can tolerate them. I just prefer the general or the standard 1911 A1 setup with the arch mainspring housing and the short trigger. And wow, I think we're actually caught up on the comments here. That's kind of amazing. But thanks to all of you for joining us tonight. This has been a lot of fun and for helping us celebrate the 50,000 subscriber mark.
Yay.
Yes. What is this here?
End of chat equals tequila shots. It might. I got to get up early and go work out, so I can't be doing too much of that.
But I don't.
Troy Mason said, congrats, HR. Simplify. Thanks for sharing him with us, Mimi. You're welcome. I'm glad he has this because he has so much knowledge, and he has gained that knowledge over his entire life, and it would be a waste for him to sit on that and not share it with people. So I'm glad you have this outlet.
Thank you, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm lost.
Ben Creighton said, end of chat, tequila shots. And then Troy Mason.
Portable, thank you, and congratulations. Thank you. John Doe, thank you for doing what you do here. Looking forward to more. Thanks, John. Brian Harris coming in broken off.
Broken off and on.
Oh, okay. Well, that's too bad. Hopefully it's not too bad.
Beautiful Earth said, HR seems more of a vodka guy. No, he's more of a bourbon guy and a whiskey guy, and I am too, bourbon and whiskey. We learned how to drink whiskey when we were in Scotland, so we're both very good at it.
Let's see. James Wilkinson, thank you for all the videos. Enjoyed your stories tonight. Y'all have a good night. Thanks, James. Appreciate it. Mark Elfin, hey, Gunny Funk, still loving your channel. Been busy, Semper Fi, Mark, thanks for joining us. There's a drink called the Suffering Bastard. Anybody know how to make? Never heard of that one. Wilbert Wong just added a $10 donation. Thank you very much, Wilbert, sorry. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Suffering Bastard is made with gin, brandy, lime juice, 2 dashes of Angostura bitters, and then ginger beer to the top. Mint sprig for a garnish, and an optional orange slice, which sounds amazing, and we may have to go make that.
All right, everyone. It looks like our 5 minutes has elapsed. That was a quick 5 minutes, too. But as always, thank you to all of you who have subscribed, all of you who watch the videos, all of you who comment. I try to answer those comments, and I worry because as the channel gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and more people subscribe, and more people start to comment, that I might get to the point where I can't respond to all the comments. You know, some of the times now I'll just do the little heart to show that I responded to it. And I do that because I really don't have anything to add to the comment, but I just want you to know that I saw it and I appreciate the comment.
Did you see the donations?
I saw Paul Freed added $6. Thank you, Paul.
Did you see
Wilbert? I mentioned Wilbert.
Did you mention that?
Yes,
I wasn't paying attention.
But I always worry that I'm going to get to that point where, you know, there'll be so many comments and so much going on that I can't. And I really don't want that. I want to be able to maintain the relationship we've always had. So again, thank you.
Except for with Rabbi, because Rabbi said you can always hire Rachel to do your comment replies.
So. I thought he was leaving.
Yeah.
Where is he?
Right down here.
He snuck back in.
It was like an ambush. He's just waiting to make his last little comment.
But thanks to all of you, to my channel members, a special thank you for all of the support that you've given the channel. Please, everyone, join in the Saturday morning chats when we do Saturday and Wednesday morning, when we do the live chat along with the video premiere. I'd love to have all of you join in. If you have questions, if you have comments, if you have video ideas, please forward those to me. I appreciate that. The channel, without all of you, would just be me talking to myself in front of a camera. All of you make the channel. You make this YouTube experience worth actually doing. Thank you to my lovely wife, Mimi, for all of her support, all of her help, all of her ideas that she comes up with. And I don't come
up with that many ideas. They're mostly yours.
That's true. They are mostly mine.
Mm-hmm.
But thanks to all of you folks. Have a great night. I hope to see you all in the comment section in the future. I hope to see you in the live streams in the future. I'm not going anywhere, probably much to YouTube's chagrin. And until next time, folks, good shooting. Have a great weekend, great Sunday night, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Ooh, I got a smooch.
That was really cute. Ooh.